What is TWS podcast, episode, whatever, who cares at this point?
Bar.
What that feels like.
The ransom, the vindicated.
It's my podcast and I do what I want to.
People, listen.
Word, is it still live?
It's not working for me, Rich. Like, we gonna keep going. I know I changed my voice at work.
Bars on the radio.
What is TWS podcast?
When
Ready. I feel like the Neanderthal.
Staring at my watch and I'm feeling so new school.
Suicide attempts, how many tries to take? They ain't ready. Man, all right, welcome back to another episode of What is TWS podcast. Really not numbering them anymore because
It's episode whatever.
it's episode whatever. Like right now, we getting into a little bit of a groove, so we're recording a lot of episodes like back to back, and then we got choices to make on when to release what. So I have no idea when this episode is going to drop, but I thank you for coming back. I assume we'll still have listeners by the time we drop this one.
We better. Shit.
Man, I do want to start out by saying once again, I'm so thankful and grateful to everyone who's been supporting the show. It's been quite surprising to me the sources of support that we found so far, and I love the fact that like the podcaster community is like a little bit of a family.
Definitely.
We seem to all support each other. It's not like a competition and vying for listeners. We're like, my show is dope, and I think this show is dope. So if you listen to my show and you like it, you'll probably like this one too. Go check it out.
That's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, it's an awesome thing. I look forward to collaborating with some of the guys I got a chance to kind of get to know over the past couple of months working on this podcast. I want to give a special shout out because this is big time for us, Rich. Like this like I don't know, man. Like I'm geeking out about this one. Man, we made the Just Say Words podcast shout out list. Dog, when he does the shout outs, What is TWS is on that list.
Every episode. Shout out to Just Say Words podcast. Go check them out if you haven't done it.
Shout out to Jay. We appreciate that.
When you hear our name at the end, come back and listen to us again and give us a drop out.
I'm about to do the shout outs. I'm about to do the shout outs. I'm about to do the shout outs. About to do it. That's my jam right there. Oh, man. All right, but we're going to get into this episode. As usual, we start out with just recapping the week. Man, for me, today was my interlock monitoring appointment. So if you listen to the show, you guys know I'm on probation, serving 15 months of probation for a DWI I got last year. So I've been kind of, chronicling the whole process. And once again, if I can't stress this enough, you cannot afford it. Like, just, if you're thinking about it, if you get in that car, just don't. Like, all right, so where am I at right now? $2,500 for the lawyer, and that was probably cheap. And, and I'm not, like, overwhelmingly impressed with the job my lawyer did. I forget how much for the impound fees. Right now, I think my fine was like $500 plus court costs or something. So that all comes out to like $900 something. Probation is not free. I'm paying $150 a month.
Adds up.
Basically to be on probation between the testing fees. They can test me whenever they want to on my dime. And then just the probation fees. The interlock, breathalyzer I have to have in the car is another $80-something a month. Plus, the inconvenience of having to breathe into something every time you start the car and random tests while you're driving the car. And so today was my monthly monitoring check-in with the interlock system because I have to go back every month for them to pull the unit, pull the, all the statistics off the unit, see if I failed any tests, report that to my probation officer. It's all a process. And of course, none of these things are open like non-work hours. So I have to leave work early to make sure I get to my interlock appointment.
So you're losing money, and then you're losing money while you're losing money.
I'm losing money to go spend money. My probation appointments are all during the day. So I have to take off work to go out there to do that as well. So now, I don't take off the whole day, but it's a lot.
And I think see, that's the deterrent. So this is what I don't get. That's the deterrent to make sure you never do this shit again.
Yeah,
all of this money that you're spending out right now, everybody listening, you don't want to have to spend this much money on something. So, with that being said, when you run across dudes that got like 2 and 3 and 4
DWI, yeah.
What the fuck?
What is going on? No. Like I was in in the lockup when they arrested me. I was in there with a dude that said he was on his 4th DWI and his bail was $20,000.
Yeah, I don't get it. Can't do it.
So, yeah, like I said, I'm just chronicling this experience for you. So if there's anybody who might be thinking about getting in the car right now after you had a couple, don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, and this is not, and I in every way believe I got off easy. I did not lose my freedom. I'm not in jail. I'm not away from my daughter. I didn't hurt myself or anyone else. And all of those things were a possibility the moment I made the decision to get in that car. So, yeah, I'm just urging people to think twice about it. Because it ain't fun, Rich.
Shit, it's like an open wound.
Yeah, and then my wife, she has to deal with the interlock being on the car, so I gotta see her face every time she has to do it, or we have a problem with it.
Every time I step in the car and I gotta blow in this tube, just looking at Jared.
They're looking at me.
This is one less blow you gonna get.
It's not funny, Rich. Oh man,
I just thought of that because that's some shit that Renee would say.
Yeah. All right, so to cheer me up, I'm gonna talk about Kim Kardashian.
Let's go to Kim.
Let's go to Kim Kardashian West. Did y'all see that? Did you see that?
First of all, on the way to work this morning, they were talking about it on the radio.
Yeah,
and I was like, it can't be that bad. So I'm like, bet. As soon as I get to my desk, get the computer, I'm gonna look up this photo.
Yeah, got
sidetracked. Couldn't get to it. Finally, I spoke to you about it, and I looked it up, and soon as I put Kim Kardashian, and I knew she was in a bathing suit, because that's what they said on the radio.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck is this nasty shit here? it don't make no sense. It's like, you can't even describe it. It's so grossly disproportionate and non-photoshopped. So it's the raw deal.
Yeah.
And it looks fucking retarded. And yay, he happy with the whole thing.
Right. I'm like, whoa. My dude.
Yay, if you ever listen to this show, we still love you, dude.
Yeah,
but
Rich does. But you crazy, nigga. You crazy. I don't know if I can love crazy people.
That shit is. What the fuck?
But I want to say that it's not shaming. Like people being upset about this or commenting about it is not shaming. One, she's a person who puts her body, who's made the focus of the attention she receives
to be about her body.
Yeah. Two, she's also put out these photos and things that put those unrealistic expectations
exactly
on other women's bodies. And so now to see that it was all a motherfucking lie.
It's a lie.
I mean, it was a lie.
So she had a second one.
Yeah.
The super nasty booty butt pose one was that brown bikini.
Yeah.
But then she had the one with the blue bikini.
I didn't see that one.
The blue bikini is the Photoshop version.
Okay.
That's the one where she switched out. She put the blue bikini on, and that's the one that the everybody was released and they smoothed it out and it looks nice and decent. No, that shit was fucking disgusting.
My man said she should have a tattoo on her lower back that say "Bumpy Road" ahead.
Oh shit!
Hey yo,
it wasn't pretty. Get that away from me.
That video, my man hit so many. He said that's what it looked like when you put cookie dough in the microwave.
Fuck it though.
Yeah.
That's what Kanye did. He fucked it though.
Man.
And that shit was nasty. I can't. No.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it.
Hey man, like they put her up there as like the epitome of.
Which I don't understand because she doesn't make my top 100.
Nah.
Like she's not on my radar.
Never was.
If I had the chance and like you know what I mean, if I can have anyone, anytime you have that conversation with me, she she doesn't make that list.
Nah,
I don't waste the brain cell on it. I don't understand why so many people. Nothing against her. She's doing her thing. She got what she got. Fine. It's not hate. I'm just saying that she's not for me.
Yeah. See now that whole what was it, Vanity Fair? Where she had the champagne glass.
with the champagne shooting up in the air, landing on a cup on her ass. No.
I seen that. That cup would sink. That cup would just like like quicksand. That's what it looked like. There's no way that cup is standing up.
Either that or she got the stem between the cheeks.
I think they don't seem solid enough to support anything, though. Anything.
It wasn't good. I didn't like it.
What he say? Hold on, one more. He said she should wear a towel around her waist to say wet cement.
No, it wasn't. That was the worst motherfucking booty pick. That was the worst. That was the worst booty pick for real. No.
Made my day though. That was hilarity at its finest right there.
So sidebar, I keep getting these motherfucking calls. So I don't know if it was T-Mobile, if it was Apple, who did it. So I keep looking at my phone because I keep getting these stupid ass updates, and I just took a screenshot of the shit because I thought it was retarded. So let me see. I don't know if y'all can see this.
I forgot the camera was on.
Basically, after this update, any call that you get, whether it's an auto dialer, bill collector, whoever it is, it says that you're getting a call from Scam Likely. So it's like, who the fuck is Scam Likely, and why the fuck this nigga keep calling my phone?
Yeah, that sounds like just like a fucked up comic book name.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody would probably. There's a bunch of niggas in the hood that's probably would name themselves Scam. Hey, it's probably somebody out there named Scam.
It's gonna be a rapper tomorrow named Scam. Like,
man,
I'm waiting for his mixtape.
So that shit is crazy, but I had to mention that real quick. All right, let's see. My week is not over yet. Basically,
nah.
I'm going to work tomorrow. Try to focus. That's all I can do. It's better than nothing. It's something. But
at least it's something.
But yeah, I can. Tomorrow we got a IT event that we're going to. Larry's going.
Okay.
Larry's rolling through to the
shout out to Larry
the Red
the
Hat
legend
event. Yeah, we going to a Microsoft and Red Hat event. I know you don't want to hear about that part. That's the boring part. But then it's basically a football draft party, free drinks, free food.
So we're going.
That's what we about.
We're gonna hang out with some nerds.
We gonna nerd out. Nerd out. I'm gonna have a beer.
We're gonna talk later. I'm
gonna have a beer. Jared gonna have some seltzer. And we gonna get it.
Hopefully they got ginger beer on tap or something.
But yeah, so basically it's a draft party, basically, and that brings us into our sports. It's a few things we want to hit on sports, but it is that time again. I don't know if I'm gonna do the draft this year. I probably should. Last year was fun.
Yeah,
fantasy football was fun last year.
Yeah. I always watch the first round of the draft. And the draft is boring. The draft is extremely boring. I always watch the first round though. It's just I'm just waiting for football again. So any little bit of football I get, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, to what you said, fantasy season is upon us. I know for some people it's like it's mad early. Nah, this is when it starts. This is what I'm saying, there is research to be done. I think I'm gonna open my league. I think I can open up my Yahoo league up now. So probably when we finish recording this, I'm gonna get the Yahoo league going. I need my money this year, people. I need you to pay me on time. I'm trying to have the money before we draft. I always draft the Saturday, the weekend before the first game. So please, people, get me my money before we draft. I don't know how it's such a pain. And then people, come to the draft with the money. I open the league it's not even May. I'm gonna open the league in April. We're not gonna draft until August. If you can't somehow get me $20, I ain't even asking for a lot of money. I asked $20. If you can't get me $20 between now and August, I don't know what to do.
It's just a dub.
I'm talking. Don't make me name. I got a podcast now. I will call people out every episode from now until August till I get my money. That's my word.
In case y'all wondering what I'm sipping,
you got the organic.
Organics. HEB organic iced tea lemonade.
You got the organic Arnold Palmer over there.
It definitely tastes like somebody made that shit in their kitchen, though. It tastes like some mushed apples and some iced tea, and it's not bad. I'm just saying, it tastes like some natural shit.
I didn't know where you was going with that. We like,
No, it tastes like some natural shit. It don't got them preservatives in it.
You know what that remind me of? I don't know if you ever watched Bizarre Foods or whatever with
I used to watch that. What was it? Was it Joe Rogan?
Nah, it's Adam.
Bizarre Foods.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Zimmerman.
Andrew Zimmerman.
And there we go. But he be saying shit like, it has the texture of frozen Vaseline in the best way. like what the fuck? Like how is frozen Vaseline?
I don't. How are you making? How are you coming up with this? First of all, why do you know what frozen Vaseline tastes like? Because he really does say shit like that. But the show is good.
Message. It tastes like you're eating the backside of an animal, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like,
it's so gamey. You can get a sense of the earth and the grass, and it just pulls everything in.
You're eating ass when you eat.
That's not something I want to eat. Shit.
All right, let's see what else is going on in sports. Cap still don't have a job.
Cap's still jobless. They ain't trying to get that man a job. Give Cap a job, damn it. Shit.
Give Cap a job. He needs to make more money so he can give away some more money. If he don't make no money, he can't give the money away.
Shit crazy.
And there's still homeless people without sneakers right now. Let's make this happen.
All right, so what about Aaron Hernandez? So I saw this in the news. I thought this shit was funny as fuck.
God bless the dead.
Aaron Hernandez's family is upset that the media keeps saying he left a note for his gay lover, and they feel that the media is defaming Aaron Hernandez, and they want them to stop. They do not want that to be written on, go down alongside his name in the annals of history.
All right, so before I say something about this, I want to tell y'all like how bad this podcast is taking me and Rich to some dark places. I'm gonna give y'all an example of a conversation we've had recently. Before I go in on this one, I said to Rich, I was like, "Yo, Rich, would it be bad if I made fun of 11-year-old committing suicide?" And Rich was like, "Yeah, that'd be kind of fucked up, but you should do it." Like that's where we are right now. All right, so on to Aaron Hernandez. Like I said,
that's stupid.
Like people would rather, like right now, it's better to be a murderer
than be gay.
Well,
and see,
like we can deal with the murderers.
I gotta laugh at it because this is the stupidest shit. It's the stupidest fucking shit. You would rather be in the history books as a serial killer.
It's a murder, yeah.
As a serial fucking killer.
As a dude who has the biggest waste of talent, I don't know, in history.
Blew his shot.
Yeah. Pause.
Kill people. You would rather that
over
than somebody say you had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Or not even that you had a boyfriend. You had a person who was your cellmate who you were close to, and you left them a letter when you killed yourself. If that's what the fuck happened, then that's what the fuck happened. Like, what's the big fucking... It doesn't make any sense how the shit that we fucking vilify in this world right now, in this American culture, this makes no fucking sense. Yeah. That's what they should be focused on. He's a fucking convicted serial killer. You worry about them charges, not fucking a note.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy because I didn't give much. I didn't care much about like people were saying he didn't kill himself. Yeah. It was a conspiracy. But now it's just getting out of control. Like it's just too much that's going into this suicide. It's getting cartoonish almost. Like this is like somebody trying too hard to make it look like he committed suicide. Like now I'm starting to believe it. It's like he wrote Bible verses on his forehead and letters to his gay lover. And shit. Like all you had to say was he hung himself. Yeah. And then it was over with. Like the more you keep trying to add to the story to give it legitimacy.
Whether he did it or whether it was a conspiracy and somebody helped him, either way, it was done for a reason, and it was because of them laws in motherfucking Massachusetts. If everybody knows that this is the law in Massachusetts, why aren't more people offing themselves?
Yeah, but the thing is, his daughter is probably still not going to see that money. No. The family of the victim has a wrongful death suit in the works right now. If he gets that money probably turn right around and go to the family of the victim.
His daughter will probably see something from insurance. Either way, if she doesn't see anything, at least he gets that record, that charge gets wiped out. But either way, it's stupid.
I don't know that there are a lot of people right now who care whether or not the charge sticks. He's gonna be a murderer or and or the biggest waste of talent in NFL history.
This shit is stupid.
It's stupid. All right. Oh, excuse me. Breathe.
So this is something that bothers me too. So I wanted to talk about Russell. OKC is out. OKC is out.
He's out.
And so I had a question. I know the MVP is based on performance during the year, and then they have the finals MVP too, blah, 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 blah. I just always felt like the playoffs should be a part of that. It should just be all-inclusive. Like, so say you're shitty all year, but for some reason you were a breakout star during the playoffs. All of a sudden, does that negate the entire year? So now you're officially the MVP of the playoffs, even though you sucked ass all year?
I mean, you know, if you go off in the playoffs, you got your chance to win finals MVP if you can make it that far and put on your best performance in the finals. I like the fact that it's a regular season award and you don't necessarily have to like win the championship to still have an MVP type season. I don't know how I feel about Russ's season. Yeah. You know how I feel about Russ's season?
That's why it bothers me. Go ahead, but that's why it bothers me because I know what you're going to say.
Three things about Russ. One, I call him Skeletor because I feel like he got way too much like skull. Like he just has too much bone structure. Yeah. Like there's a lot of shit going on in his face.
He working on his cheekbones.
And then two, I feel like he shouldn't receive any awards until he stops this fucking I throw on anything just to look different. Like I don't even feel like it's fashion at this point. I feel like it's just look what I wore today.
How can I stand out today?
Yeah, look what I wore today. What y'all gonna say? I'm Russell Westbrook. But to get on his actual basketball, I just felt like toward the end of the season, games that I watched, he was playing for the record. You know, he would have his points and rebounds, and then spend the fourth quarter, you know, all of a sudden not a shooter, trying to be a facilitator to get those couple of assists to get that triple double. You know, he played in some games that he probably shouldn't have played as long as he did. So I don't know. But either way, that was a record that nobody ever thought could possibly be broken.
Yeah, that's one of those things that nobody thought the 400 was going to be broken. So this is my thing. If everybody was vilifying Curry for putting the team second and going after that record, and then they lost, Russ just did the same thing.
I mean, I don't know that. I mean, if people were vilifying Curry, then they were just mistaken. Like, that's just his game. Like, he puts up the shot.
They drop.
If they drop or they don't drop, he's going to keep shooting. Next time down the court, he's going to take the shot again. He's going to put up 400 threes just because that's the way he plays. He didn't do it this year because he didn't have to. Like, you had KD that was, much more moving the ball around. But, Curry going to shoot 400 threes because he shoot 400 threes. Like, that's just what it did. If people were mad about him shooting 400 threes, then I don't know. That shouldn't have anything to do with his MVP consideration. But Russ should get it. He probably will get it. Hopefully he spends it.
Yeah, you can't deny that. Regardless of how this shit turned out, regardless if he was going after his own, that's a hell of a lot of fucking triple doubles.
To average a triple double for a season is crazy. I just hope that now that he gets this level of attention, everybody knows the great basketball player that he is. He can focus on the game and stop trying to be the weirdest motherfucker of all time. I just hope, and he somehow gets some surgery to grind down his cheekbones or something. That nigga got too much face. I ain't never seen that much face on a human being in my life. All right, that was wrong. All right, so let's get into some halfway, not halfway, some actual
today in the news
stuff. Today in the news. All right.
All right, so walk me through this one because I was confused about this one at first.
All right.
So Kentucky.
What was the school again? Oh man, I should have known.
Kentucky.
Western Kentucky University. Yeah. The Student Government Association at Western Kentucky University passed a resolution supporting reparations for Black students. About reparations, they mean free tuition. So when I first read this, I thought it was like.
So this is I thought it was actual reparations. This is their take, their spin on it, on how they can sort of give back and do their form of reparations.
Right. But we're not talking 40 acres and a mule anymore. We're talking just give us free tuition.
So this is 2017 affirmative action. Actually, not necessarily because there's no lottery or anything. There's no basis for nothing except being black. You black, you get in.
You black, and you got in, you get in for free. I think they also wanted the admissions to give preferential treatment toward, and they wanted the preferential treatment based on geography, not just race, but geography. But it was basically, you still got to get in, but if you get in, we'll give you preferential treatment based on where you are, and if you get in with those rules or policies, then your tuition should be free. Now, this is just a resolution passed by the Student Government Association. The university has said it's not going to happen. We understand, where you're coming from.
I was just about to say, I know it's not going to happen because I just saw Kentucky on a list of top 10 racist states in America. Oh, well, we gonna bring more niggas to Kentucky? No, they don't want that shit.
The actual faculty has said that it's not gonna happen. Like, we understand where you guys were coming from, and what you're trying to do. They feel like they already have policies on the books to make Western Kentucky University a welcoming place for all races. But yeah, the thing I took away from it was that this was passed by, this wasn't like a black organization is bringing this to the actual university. Like, this was the student government of that university, which is made up of all the students. So we had to have some white people on our side to get this as far as it made it. And it's just, I guess it was just to start the conversation. Supposed to be a conversation starter, just to start the conversation. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the possibility or the prospect of, in 2017, saying, as a reparation for slavery, black folks go to college free?
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I'd rather they did something like they did in New York, where all state colleges, they let you in, give you full tuition. I like what they're trying to do. You're trying to give them their 40 acres or whatever modern rendition. But at the same time, then people are still going to be crying, unfair.
Yeah.
It's always going to be an issue with somebody being singled out. So if you would like to set up an organization to where 100 blacks could vie for this particular scholarship, or whatever the number has to be, and whoever makes it, they fit the criteria, they get it. Whoever doesn't, they don't. Fine. Same thing for whites. Same things for Asian people. You know what I'm saying? Across the board. Like, I get what they're trying to do, and I can commend it, but at the same time, and I don't know if this is me trying to be PC, but at the same time, I just feel like it's only going to cause more issues. I think where we should be at right now is literally trying to drive equality. You have 100 slots. You need to divvy up those slots equally amongst the people who deserve those slots. You have these scholarships. Divvy up those scholarships equally amongst the people who deserve it. If African American people are deserving, and which we know we are, we know we're capable of, then fine, go ahead and get those slots. But we don't need 100 people. We don't need every black student in there getting a free ride just for them to later on down the road and try to take that back from us. Yeah. Well, you only got a degree because we paid for it. You actually didn't earn those grades, or those grades were paid for. We bought those grades for you. Because it could be spun in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to avoid.
More fuel for the argument.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And historically, our education and things like that, that's one thing you can't take away from us. You can't take away the work that I put in. You can't take away what I learned. And I feel like this gives them the fuel and the right to say, nope, you didn't earn it. I gave it to you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm against it. I think it's a good idea, but personally, in my mind, looking down the road, I just feel like that's going to be the bullshit.
Yeah, I guess I'm with you to a certain extent. Like, I feel like there could be, if we were going to set aside that kind of money to help black folks, or to help I don't know, man, what am I trying to say? To help overcome some of the things that have been denied us historically. Mm-hmm. I say let's take that money and do like Chance is doing. Let's funnel the money we would be spending on giving people free tuition to colleges and fix some of the public school systems.
Exactly.
In these
and head the BS off from the beginning.
And let's start educating our children better at that level, so that they're better prepared for college, that they're better prepared to compete for scholarships. Mm-hmm. that they're
to where they can actually physically earn it.
They can
themselves.
earn it, and themselves, and then get in that way, so that where we can create a system where more black kids want to go to college, more black kids see college as the end all be all, or as the goal to aspire to.
Yeah, because right now too many African American kids just think college is not an option. Like
it wasn't not an option. I just didn't give I was tired of school. I was not going to do another.
School is not for everybody, but I'm just saying, at least let them know that they have the option.
They have the option,
and let them choose.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily feel real for a lot of people right now, and I don't think that everybody on the other side of the fence understands that. That to some people, the idea of higher education doesn't seem real. So let's spend the money on fixing that. Yep. All right. So let's see what else we got, Rich.
So this shit was stupid, and I saw this in the news.
That's how all the best stories start. This shit was stupid. Because
you ever read some shit and you just say, "What the fuck?" This is one of those things. So I read this, and as soon as I saw the tagline, I was like, first of all, how do you do that? So let me explain it so that way you guys can follow. What I'm talking about is a story that I saw online that says apparently men have been removing condoms during sex.
Without the woman
knowing, without her consent.
They even got a cute little name for it. Like, why everything gotta have it? Why they gotta make everything a trend with a name?
So, you know what? Let me look this up real quick. So the trend, the name that was put to this is called stealthing.
Stealthing.
So I'm about to look up this I'm about to look up hashtag stealthing.
Hashtag stealth. So because you gotta be stealthy. You gotta be.
If I see shit popping up, oh man.
Why can't we do it the
old?
Oh
shit! Look at this motherfucking shit.
Why you can't do it the old fashioned? All right, Rich, and you can tell me if you share the same experience or the same upbringing. Like I hate to be the back in my day. Like I'm not old, but whatever. When I was doing all my serious fucking. Nah, like you didn't do stealthing. You didn't try to trick a girl like I'm gonna put the condom on and then like somehow ease it off.
So, first of all,
in the middle,
that's a waste of money.
It's a waste of money.
It's a lot of work, and they're liable for suit. That's a crime,
and it's risky. It's dangerous out there. And you got to. And I have said this before. Another flying PSA, dudes. I ain't even talking to black. I'm talking men. Men, you have to be more selective about who you have children with.
Exactly.
And I mean, women, you need to be selective too. But I'm just talking to dudes because I'm a dude. You can't be stealthing and actually accidentally drop a seed in the wrong one.
Stealthing for the name of stealthing.
Stealthing for the name of stealthing. Trying to get your stats up. Trying to have a story to tell somebody. They bragging. Who brags about that? Like I was with her, right? And then I pulled out like I was getting ready to nut or something. Like, no, what? How do you tell that story?
Man, this hashtag is all over the place on Twitter.
But
this shit is stupid.
In my day, you didn't try to trick her, but you did every once in a while. You would try to. With what did Patrice O'Neal call it? Like the bagless sex. Like you just see how close you can get before she stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't said nothing yet. She ain't said nothing yet. Oh,
that's Patrice O'Neal is a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
But see, that's entirely different thing. You're both going into it. You both know what's going on, and you're both down cool.
Because I didn't try it, and then had somebody like, "Oh, but you didn't put the condom on yet." I'm like, all right. But
that's totally different than we're in the middle, we're doing everything. You pull out and it's like back in. First of all, and second of all, I know I can feel the difference between a condom and no condom.
And most women, I believe they do that.
So how the fuck is stealthing even happening if you can feel the difference?
I don't know.
Are you just too caught up and you're like...
I don't know. We got to get some ladies. Hopefully somebody respond, comment on this episode.
Somebody please respond because I got to know. Because I'm reading this shit. I read the articles. I read the complaints. Women have suits out there because they got caught.
Yeah. I mean, they calling it rape now. They saying it is rape.
It is not consensual. It is not what was agreed upon beforehand. And no, that's...
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they can tell that. I've had women... like take the condom off me mid coitus. I don't know no other word, and I'm assuming they they want to feel, you know,
but
full effect.
And that's once again that's happened to me too. But that's different because that's an agreed upon thing.
That's all I'm saying. Like we used to, you can go raw, or you can attempt to go raw,
but goddamn,
without
let's
having
make that choice.
Trick, without having to trick somebody.
So, and the fact that and I gotta go there.
And they're making it cool by giving it a name.
Yeah, the fact that people are making it cool, the fact that so many men think this shit is okay. Like, why every day? And I'm not necessarily ashamed to be a man. I'm just like,
niggas is doing crazy.
Niggas is crazy.
They making it real hard
for a good one. Because god damn it, so this fucking rape culture is fucking so ingrained into the fibers of our society.
But ingrained in I didn't grow up with no dudes like that.
Where
I
does this shit
don't
come
know
from?
no dudes like that.
This the shit that I don't get. Why the fuck do dudes think this shit is okay?
I don't know dudes with this kind of mentality. I know, and we've all had Trump style, not Trump style because we wasn't grabbing, but we've all had what did he call it? Locker room conversations. Like, we've all had conversations about escapades, and I ain't never had no dude brag about
grabbing a pussy
or tricking the chick into going raw. Yeah, I ain't never had that.
So I was just about to say that because
man, put your phone on silent, Rich.
Yeah, no, it's the computer.
Oh, it's the computer?
Yeah. Because so I got that thing with it merges. So if I get a text message, it pops up here. If I get a call, it pops up here. Gotcha. Whatever. Did it come through the mic?
I'm hearing.
I don't know where it came from. I just heard it. Beep. I didn't know if it was coming through mine because I'm plugged in but so anyway, I just thought the shit was crazy. Somebody up here, by the way, said that Trump is stealthing the planet.
All right, sorry for the technical difficulties, but
we back.
Yeah, Trump stealthing the planet.
Trump is stealthing the planet.
I think he told us what he was going. I think he told us he was going wrong. I think he told us.
He said he was going to grab it by the pussy. Yeah, that's what he did.
That's what he's doing.
That's just some nasty shit. If you listen to this episode, drop us a line. Tell us what you.
I think my wife just came home. Should I call her here?
Yeah, because we can't be the only ones pissed off about this shit. This is some dumb shit. Motherfucking stealthing, man.
Baby. Hey, baby.
Motherfucker.
Can you come here real quick?
All right, so we got Jared got the missus coming in here. We're going to ask her live on camera and live in color what she thinks about this topic because I'm appalled. I think it's rather fucking stupid. And personally, I can't believe it. But and then if I wouldn't have never been scrolling through Facebook on my break so that way I can see what's going on in the news, I would have never come across this dumb shit and figured out what this was.
All right,
so,
can you tell mid-activity if a man was to remove the condom?
Yes.
All right, that's all we need. Can you take the bid?
Yeah.
You heard that? It was like like, what you mean?
Yeah. So then what the fuck? I don't even understand how this is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet pea.
That was a confirmation, folks.
Confirmation.
Confirmation from a woman doing coitus. You know.
Hey, sweet pea. She's peeking through the door. All right.
I'm trying to close it.
All right. So yeah, but I just don't know where it comes from. I don't know where this new generation of dudes
started this dumb. Who
is coming?
Who wakes up and says, "When I'm doing it, I'm gonna pull out with my hand there and like take the condom off and go back in"? Who plans some shit like this?
Yeah.
Whatever. These fucking this some. I'm gonna blame them again.
You going on the millennials?
This some millennial shit.
Yeah, millennials, y'all got to defend yourself. Rich is putting it all on.
They wasn't saying this shit during my generation. This shit came out now.
Man, we old, Rich. Yeah. All right, what else we got?
So this shit. I'm gonna say that trap music for last.
All right.
So drunken cop. Shit crazy. Let me pull it back up.
Yeah,
so
drunken cop.
In New York, a Queens woman died because a drunken off-duty cop slammed into her car.
Yeah, I saw the picture of the car.
That car is fucking...
He killed that car.
He totaled it. And that's the back.
That's the back.
That car is the dun-dun. Like...
But he is getting charged with
he's getting charged
with vehicular manslaughter or something like that.
Yeah, so originally it said he was getting charged with vehicular assault, driving while intoxicated, and refusal to take a breathalyzer test in a woman's death. He's getting vehicular manslaughter. This shit was fucking stupid. I think she was 20 years old. What is it? No, she was 21 in Jamaica, Queens. This shit is crazy. Woman had her whole life ahead of her. Drunken, off-duty cop. He's probably fucking moonlighting at a bar or something. Doing security or something. He got fucking tipsy. I don't know what the fuck he did. I just know he took her life for no reason. But looking at this picture, he had a BMW. He had a Mercedes. And she had a Honda Civic. If you can see her motherfucking... See, this is going to turn into a car show right now. If you can see her motherfucking Honda Civic versus his Mercedes, if you can afford it, buy foreign, people. Because I'm telling you, oh man, his car looked like it was tapped. Like that shit is intact. He got some light damage in the front. He came out of this okay. Her shit is fucked up. Light pole is down. This shit don't make no sense. Yeah, they gotta throw the book at this dude. We'll see. They got it. And what is she? She's black Hispanic. This might be the only one we get.
I mean,
a cop kills another black person.
It got to be something. Like, I get drunk and hit him with your car. Like, you can't get away out of it. I bet you somebody like, dude, you should have just got out of the car and shot her. Like, that was wrong. That was wrong.
This shit was
crazy. So I crossed all kinds of lines with that one, Rich. I'm gonna let you. I'm staying out of this conversation.
This shit crazy. All right, so this last one, Jared brought to my attention. This shit was stupid. So saw a Facebook video, white kid, and I have to preface this white kid because you have to see where we're coming from. If you see a black kid walking down the street, he's listening to rap. And singing songs and doing these dances that these hip hop artists are doing, you saying the same old thing. Oh, you just another nigger. He ain't got nothing better to do with his life. Oh, look at him. He's every stereotypic epithet in the world. You're gonna throw at this person. Then we got a video. I think this kid was at a Migos concert or some shit.
Is this Coachella? This is Coachella.
This kid is at Coachella with his dad. This kid looks like he's 6 years old. At Coachella with his dad,
he's getting it too.
On his dad's shoulder, singing every lyric to every fucking song, every fucking dance, everything.
So the song that was playing in the video was Bad and Bougie.
Yeah,
Bad and Bougie.
And
he's getting in.
Bad and
Bougie. I don't even.
Come on.
First of all,
I don't know the dance.
First of all, I don't know the dance nor the song. I mean, I know of the song. Like if you play it,
all I know is Bad and Bougie.
That's Bad and Bougie. Something about cooking crack with a Uzi. I don't know.
This shit's so stupid.
I see this. For some reason, I brought it to your attention, Rich, because I have an issue. I have a problem seeing white people dance to trap music. I don't know why it bothers me so, but it enrages me. We was at the hookah spot the other night, and there was a dude in there who was doing whatever. He was popping or whatever to some trap music, and I got so disgusted.
A lot of the time it's off beat too, though. So
I got so disgusted. Like I hate it, and it's like this kid. Because here's the problem. Like, one, I hate it because I want us to stop doing it. I want us to stop giving them this of us. Like, because it doesn't affect them the same way. Like, like that black kid you talking about, maybe he lives in an area where the activities being discussed in Bad and Bougie are stuff that he actually sees. He actually sees people trying to do those kinds of things, and now it's music to go along with that, and the whole thing looks cool, right? Mm-hmm. This kid is at Coachella. His parents is doing all right. He don't live that reality. He gets to dance to it like it's entertainment, and that's the shit and
it's okay for him.
And it's okay for him because he's gonna go home to another reality, and that's But he just gets to look at that like it's entertainment. That song should be representative of a struggle of something you don't want for yourself.
Exactly.
But we put it out there like it's this thing, and they get to eat it up,
and it's crazy because
like it's so fun, and I get to be a thug for a moment and shit.
What kills me is that they say when we listen to it, like our kids, our youth is glorifying it. Is it glorifying really? Because a lot of our youth is actually living that.
Now, I think we've crossed the line into glorification. We are, because half the people making this music don't live. The Migos ain't cooking crack with a Uzi. Fuck out of here with that.
All of it is stupid. All of it is fucking stupid.
That, I'm out there trying to get that bag. Like, no, you're not trying to get a bag. You're trying to get a check. Nobody operates with bags at the level that you operate with no more. Let's stop using this vernacular. Let's stop talking like it's about this life that don't nobody lead no more. And the people who lead the life are the last motherfuckers to talk about it because they don't want to.
That's exactly why I fucks with Cole and K. Dot and Talib and Comments. I can't go there with these motherfuckers.
Where's my son when you need him? But now,
I think he's about to drop some shit too.
Yeah, it incenses me every time I see one of these things with. Like, I'm not trying to be racist. I don't know why it is that like black people dancing. I mean, white people dancing to trap music just irks me. And we live in Texas, so you see it all the time. Like some dude pull up next to you at the stoplight with the speakers that's blasting, shaking your car, and you look over. And it's like some little 18, 19-year-old white dude, listening to shit you ain't never heard of before. And it's like,
all these white dudes, they be sagging. I don't sag.
But some of the dudes out here, I would say, nah, not in Austin. Maybe if we was in Houston, I would say some of them dudes might live it, but not in Austin. But yeah, I'm just looking at this dude. This is a 6-year-old kid at Coachella. If you 6 years old at Coachella, Bad and Bougie, you shouldn't relate to at all. At all. You shouldn't know what the fuck they talking about. More or less, but your dad got you out there, it's cool. Oh, all right.
So
Woosah,
one more before we end the episode. So my homeboy Hasnell, he's a good IT dude from New York. He just posted on Facebook, "Sporting Waves never sold us out, fellas." And it immediately reminded me of the Shea Moisture guy. Did you see the Shea Moisture uproar?
Nah.
So basically, Shea Moisture, I don't know if you know the company, they basically cater a lot towards African-American women and natural hair and things like that. So they have a campaign that they just launched, and their new commercial was 3 white women, and the last woman, the 4th woman, was a mixed woman, but she looked like she was white, and they're calling it fair hair, like I guess be fair to your hair across the board, like we don't want any judgment or stigma or whatever. And it was these 4 white women, essentially. It's the last one. She wasn't black. She was mixed, super mixed. She was closer to white. And talking about all of their hair struggles. So everybody's pissed the fuck off because it's this black company that's been catering to black women and Hispanic women, and everyone uses their products, and all of a sudden they got all of this money, and now they got this commercial with 4 white women saying, "Oh my God, Becky, my hair." Like, I'm gonna get in trouble for that one.
Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble.
But for real, so you know what I mean? So it's like you all of a sudden, you took everything that we gave for you, but then when you make a commercial, you don't even represent us at all. You have 4 white women talking about their hair struggles, which aren't really hair struggles. One woman is saying about how she hates her red hair and she wanted to go blonde, but she stayed red anyway. They don't have natural. Their natural hair is naturally straight. It's not their demographic. You know what I mean? So now everybody's calling for boycotts of Shea Moisture. Don't go to them. And so my homeboy put, "Sporting Waves never sold us out," because if you're a dude and you black and you got your Sporting Waves hair, or your hair pomade, and you're getting your waves in, you're not gonna see some white dude on a commercial with some pomade. Like, it is what it is. They gonna stay true. It's a black dude on the cover of the can. It's on the box, on the commercial, in the magazine. It is what it is. And Shea Moisture just sold out, so everybody tight.
Maybe it's because I'm a dude and Shea Moisture, I could care less. But
I mean, I use Shea Moisture.
It don't bother me now. It don't. I mean, they trying to get their check. They trying to maybe expand their market. Show other ethnicities of women that they have use for their products as well.
And see, and I don't think it would have been a problem if African American and Hispanic women would have been represented as well. I mean, they've
been marketing exclusively to you for all this time. Like, they crossed over.
People feel like they crossed the line. I mean, I wasn't in such of an uproar.
I know the feeling.
I like my Shea Moisture. I like my coconut oil.
I know the
and
feeling.
my beard cream. So I mean,
I'm gonna share a story with y'all because I know the feeling, Rich. This is exactly how I felt.
Is this another I'm gonna get in trouble story?
Oh no. But no, this the way black women feel about Shea Moisture is exactly how I felt when the Black Eyed Peas got Fergie. That shit hurt me, man. It fucking hurt. They was an amazing group. They was an amazing group. I had all their CDs, and then they went out, got Fergie, and then tried to blow up your weight. They went out and took on a different market. Yeah. Now they playing at venues, you know, where I can't get close to the stage. Mm-hmm. I can't buy that. When I tried to go get the CD, the shit was sold out everywhere. There used to be a group that only me and a couple other people knew about, and I could always find their music. And then I felt like the Black Eyed Peas sold out. But if y'all could rock with the Black Eyed Peas with Fergie, then you better stay fucking with Shea Moisturized. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And that's the stone cold truth because Flan said so.
All right, so on that note, we gonna call it an end to this one.
Yeah.
As always, we're gonna shout out our homeboy Tavares Taylor.
Tavares Taylor, I think they might be back from Michigan, but they did some great work out there in Michigan. Thank you to anyone who listened and went to the site and donated. I think they were able to exceed what they planned to do in Detroit and give away more water than they had originally planned. So
I don't want to misquote it, but I feel like I read it and it said something like they went out there with the intention of doing like 10,000 gallons and they ended up doing 14 plus.
Yeah.
So I mean, 14,000 gallons of water. That's a lot of fucking water. That's a lot of water.
But I mean, there's still more to be done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was definitely a big thing. So shout out to Tavares and it was the Black Millennials. I forget the name of the group that he was out there with, but you know, TT Charities. Like I said, they're doing the things. He's a man of God, and I'm sure he prayed about it. But he prayed about it, and then he decided to do something about it, and he got up and made a difference with all of your help. So yeah, ttcharities.org. Check them out. Donate time, money, clothes, books, whatever it is that you can. Or retweet or repost. Tell a friend. Whatever. Let's support each other and take care of our own.
Definitely. Again, speaking of supporting each other, definitely another shout out to my boy Alex. Doing his own thing. Started his hair company, Celebrity Hair Corp.
Hair Corp.
Their motto is, "Ladies, enhance your natural beauty with Celebrity Hair Corp human hair extensions, and let us make you look like the star you are." And their claim to fame: pay no taxes and free express shipping. So you know what? Talking about celebrityhaircorp.com, by the way. So talking about that and the Shea Moisture thing. And looking at myself in this camera, this reminded me, I need a motherfucking haircut. So I'm going to try to make it out to Drew this week. And shout out to Drew.
The Hair Lounge.
And the team over at the Hair Lounge. Yeah. If only I can get a motherfucking appointment with Drew.
Hey, man.
Drew, you need Drew, open
thankful.
up.
Thankful that I got in when I got in.
Drew, you ain't dropped no clients yet. Nobody locked up right now. Nobody, God forbid, passed away. Moved out the state.
That was racist, Richard. That was racist.
You ain't got no openings, brother.
We got to get locked up now. That's how you get a spot.
I'm gonna go to Champ. I'm gonna go to Champ or that other dude. I forget his name.
So I see your game now. You gonna go in the Hair Lounge and like plant some coke on somebody and then make a call.
I got a big week next week. I need a good cut. Shit.
Champ does good work. Jalen does good work.
I'm gonna go to Champ.
I know Sonia's out there. I'm waiting for my daughter to turn 2 so Sonia can start taking care of her hair. But yeah, Hair Lounge in Pflugerville. If you need a cut, ladies, if you need your hair looked at, natural hair, whatever kind of hair, I don't know. It's natural, and then there's what? Fuck it though. But
also, shout out to TWS Multimedia LLC.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for giving us this opportunity. To get it off our chest.
Yeah.
Get on this mic and talk some shit.
TWS. I think we'll probably post this after the concert, but just in case we don't, TWS will be out
at the Odyssey
at the Odyssey show at the Empire Control Room on Friday the 28th.
So that's gonna be good.
It has nothing to do with us. Like, we're not like affiliated with it, but it's just gonna be a dope show. We're gonna be in the house. I'm gonna try to make sure I have my TWS gear on, so y'all should come hang out with us. The ladies will be with us too.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a good show. Once again, we're gonna have our TWS gear on. If you would like some, check out the website whatistws.com/goods.
Yep.
We got everything you can need. We got some new merch coming soon, so rock with us. Damn, I should have got a hat. I think I might have to buy a TWS hat. I might try to get it. There's no way I'm gonna get it express shipped by Friday. Yeah. Fuck it though. Yeah, but yeah, we got some new stuff coming soon. So keep rocking with us, and thank you for being there.
Yeah, and as always, be the light.
Peace.
Peace.